I'm Catalina. I'm reporting live. There's been a huge explosion. It kind of reminds me of me last night. I should call him.
You know I already blocked your number.
Muscle car beats JDM any day, nutsack. That's right. It's all them bald eagles you hear.
Shit, that's one way around it, baby. Who's driving? Let me know.
Doing bad shit, nigga. What up, motherfucker? What up, motherfucker?
This is the Trilogy neighborhood in Stanley, North Carolina. Apparently, this is a retirement community, but judging by this neighborhood's layout, this place is still going strong.
That's what she said.
In the center of the neighborhood is Raven Rock Drive, which comes to a head right here at this cul-de-sac. And at the tip, there's a little dribble of a pathway leading to nearby Killian Creek.
Ha! Gay!
Liberals, I just want to make sure we're clear that when you destroy a Tesla, it actually just obligates their insurance company to just buy a second Tesla from Elon, the same person you're trying to hurt by doing so. And you may well say that you're just trying to hurt the Tesla owner, who's also most likely a liberal, and that's the only person you're hurting by doing so. And you've also always supported Teslas before because you claim that they're better for the environment, and it's better than gas-fueled cars that you've claimed is destroying the environment, and therefore you are literally creating less of the thing that you said would help the environment. Oh, and wait, there's more. When you burn a Tesla, it releases a mix of very toxic materials in the air. It's actually so toxic for the environment that it requires a special removal process. So yeah, are y'all aware of this? Or I don't know, you don't really seem too concerned these days with things that make logical sense. You know, that old thing? You also say that a woman is anyone who identifies as a woman, and yet when asked what a woman is, you can't tell us. So I guess I shouldn't be that surprised, hey?
You say, ooh, weekend, ooh, birthday, ooh, yeah. You say, ooh, weekend.
Got the back shot camera mount. Let's go.
Let's say you love somebody, right? What's the freakiest thing you'll do?
Eat his ass. I would eat his ass and suck his balls. Why not? Hey, I already sucked their balls, even if they're not my man. I sucked their balls already.
Damn, in case you're wondering where their mouths been, but I'd say bring back shame, but if we did, we might not even have a show. Damn, this dude gapped him at fucking 176 miles per hour. It's like, what is that dude on?
Oh, listen. See, I'm 5'7", and that's because God put the other inches somewhere else. If you add them all together, I'm like 5'10".
He ain't lying.
Why is everyone so fucking stupid? Why aren't more people intelligent like me?
I understand you was trying to flex and everything, but nobody's gonna get in a 2000 Nissan Honda with all spares. I'm just, alright, my bad, you know.
actually a blonde. Who has more fun, blondes or brunettes? I would say that the girls with the bigger boobs.
And when people say, how are things going? You say, wonderful. You say, how's life? You say, terrific. You say, how's your relationships? Couldn't be better. How is your health? How are you feeling? I feel great. In other words, don't talk about negative things, because when you talk about negative things, you actually increase them and you draw more of them into your life. Look at the people that you know who have problems. You notice the people that you know who have problems all the time, never seem to solve their problems? Are people who talk about their problems all the time? To him that hath shall more be given. From him who hath not, even that which he hath shall be taken away. Now, this is another critical point with regard to relationships. And I learned this again in my studies. It is that each of us has a certain amount of suffering that we've gone through, and people fall in love with their suffering. People love their suffering. As a matter of fact, they feel that they've paid for it, they've thought about it, they've lived with it for so long that most people are very reluctant to give up their suffering. You can't talk them out of it. You say, well, why don't you just forget it? Why don't you just put it behind you? Why don't you just get on with it? They say, well, I can't do that.
I gotta tell you guys the truth, man. That's Brian Tracy. Dude changed my life. You have to listen to this guy. What he's saying even in this video is so powerful. You have to practice this shit.
Day in the life of a single mom. Being a single mother is my greatest accomplishment. Hennessy and Coachella are my why. They love taking content of me.
Mommy needs to post on OnlyFans. Hold it like this.
Sometimes they're ungrateful and it breaks my heart.
How am I gonna pay the bills? How are you gonna eat?
Luckily, I have 2 tripods. I mean daughters.
Mom, I think the ice is gonna break. Who cares? You want mommy to get flown out? Just take the picture.
Coachella is bad at taking pictures. She's not talented, just like her father.
Where's your sister?
I am proud to be a present mother.
Well, it's sad but true, 2025, but y'all simps gotta stop paying and we can end this shit tonight. In case you're wondering how that turns out. Or that. All right, y'all, let's see what I got for you today. You know, one thing about me, guys, is that I've always done things that are typically against popular opinion. And when I was a kid, you know, I come from the generation where they told you had to go to college. And, you know, I just thought about it and it just didn't make any sense to me. So I ended up going to Wyotech, a trade school for automotive, and I always worked on cars. My dad was a mechanic. And things like even the COVID shot, you know, like you couldn't get me to take that no matter what. I know what these people have been up to. I don't believe in anything that they have to say. So, you know, there's a lot of different times in my life I did things that were contrary to popular opinion. But today I want to talk about jinxing yourself. People say, don't say things out loud, don't jinx yourself, you know, but the truth about this life is you have to speak your life into existence. And, you know, the way our mind works is that it's always, you know, typically will side with negativity, especially when it has idle time or it gets bored. So when you begin to take over your mind, you got to begin to speak your life into existence. And what brought this to my mind is I was on a car ride and, well, I mean, I haven't had bad thinking for a long time. So it's hard for me to think back to my previous life. But I think I used to think about stuff. You know, I would sort of check into myself to see about what negative thing I could think about to get my mind going for the day or something. But these days, now that I've taken full control of everything, I think I check on myself and I say, wow, the weather's great. I check in on only things that are good for me. So, you know, but I am saying them out loud, like, this is a great day. I'm having a great drive. My health is amazing. And some people would say, don't jinx yourself. Don't say your health is amazing. But that is a bad thing to tell people. Say out loud every day, I love my life. This weather's amazing. I love the cars I drive. I love the house I live in. I love this business I created. And it puts joy in my heart. I really feel it. And I've never jinxed myself before. So contrary to popular opinion or belief, you know, you need to counteract your mind and fill it with these different attributes of gratitude. And by doing that, you'll change your entire life. But it really is an active thing that you have to do. And for a couple of years, it might feel like you're lying to yourself. Eventually, it will become all natural and your life will be changed. It's just the way that it is. And say it out loud. Say it all the time. Say it in your head. Say it repeatedly. Say it all the time. You won't jinx yourself. All right, guys, I really appreciate y'all tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we're going to see you on the next one.